Thank you so much for joining us on Banana Cream Pie Crust video. What a thrilling name. So we're just going to get started. As you can see, we've got the nuts in the Cuisinart. They're just being pulsed until they're finely ground. Riveting stuff. Still pulsing. Pulse, pulse. And we're finished. From there, I cannot keep this up. From there, we're going to add our dry ingredients, which is flour, sugar, salt, cinnamon. Don't forget the salt. It ruins everything. And you're just going to pulse until it's combined. Then you're going to add your cold butter. Cold butter is the best butter. And then you're just going to pulse it until the flour covers the butter. Just a pulse or two. That's it. From there, I'm just automatically going to turn on my Quiz, and I'm going to put the milk right in there. Put it right in. Oh my gosh, put it in there. You don't want to do it too fast because it'll pull up and create a wet mixture on the bottom of the Cuisinart. You don't want to do it too slow because it will overmix your mix. I did not do it perfectly, as you can see, because there is pie scum on the bottom of that Cuisinart, and you can't get around it. And there is pie scum, and I am a bad baker, and I'm going to baking hell 2 days before Christmas. I'm over it. It'll be fine. So I'm just going to scrape out the scum onto the pie crust. That's happening. And then I'm just going to knead it just a little bit, just till it all comes together and until all of the little butts of the pie crust are mixed in with the dough. But, get a bowl, get a bowl, get a bowl. Perfect. There we go. Now we're going to roll out the pie crust. Some people put the pie crust in the fridge for about an hour. I don't typically do that. Once I took a class at the French pastry school in Chicago, and he told me that they used warm room temperature butter for everything, including pie crust and croissants. And I was like, what? Well, croissants you do anyway. But anyway, what is happening? This is like a bad movie commentary. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm rolling out the dough. Taking a deep breath, I'm rolling it out, I'm flouring the surface, flouring, rolling, and I'm going to flip it over very carefully, and I'm going to flour some more so it doesn't stick, and oh yes, we did it, folks. Just reflour, it's very soothing, reflour, and continue to roll out. You know, you gotta find out what works for you, man. I don't have a pie crust recipe that's like, oh, this is the perfect pie crust recipe, and I roll it out perfectly every time. I always make a little extra pie crust because I'm not a pie crust magician. It just doesn't, if given just the right amount, I just can't do it. So you got to find out what works for you. And that's okay. It's okay. You just relax. It's fine. And here I'm giving my pie a little slack in the inside, because if you just push down on it or fill it, it will rip the dough. So once that's all nicely tucked in there, now I'm just going around the outsides of it and cutting off the excess dough with my bench scraper. And again, if you're perfect, there is no excess dough. But those people can go play in snow that is in the mountains where you have no fire for 4 days. So once all of your little skin tag pie crust things are removed, that's super nasty. Then you can start rolling under the dough. This isn't really a very good video, I'm sorry, but I'm just rolling the dough under with my fingers, kind of like you're rolling up fruit roll-up. See, just kind of tucking it underneath itself. Not twisting or tucking. This is just how I do it. I roll under, and then I crimp it after. Some people roll and crimp at the same time. I don't think I'm that coordinated. It's reminds me of 5th grade crimping. I don't know. I just do what I do, man. So I'm rolling it under. Who produced this thing? Oh my God, can I get a script? This is like so bad. And I sound like a pirate because I just woke up. now I'm crimping, and you're basically just taking your thumb and your index finger and pushing one way, and with another finger in the center pushing the other way. It sounds more difficult to say than it actually is. Hopefully you can see a little bit. You probably can't. I'm sorry. There's your pie crust. Go get them, people. You can do it. Happy holidays!